Grace and peace of Christ to all of you, or welcome to Church in Morocco channel. In this video, we'll explore how house churches operate in Morocco, a country where Christianity exists in the shadows. We'll uncover the quiet strength of Moroccan Christians and the unique ways they practice their faith despite the challenges they face. Whether you're curious about Christian life in Morocco or simply want to understand more about faith in difficult circumstances, this video will shed light on a world rarely seen. Morocco is a country where Islam is the dominant religion, shaping much of its culture and laws. However, a small number of Christians live quietly within this environment. These Christians often practice their faith in private, away from the public eye. In this video, we explore how Christian life in Morocco is expressed through house churches. House churches are gatherings of believers who meet in homes instead of traditional church buildings. This allows them to worship together in a way that feels safe. Even though there are restrictions, the Christian community finds ways to grow in faith and maintain their connection with God. By understanding how Christians in Morocco navigate these challenges, we can appreciate their commitment and the unique role house churches play in their lives, and pray for them. If you find this content insightful, please consider subscribing to Church in Morocco channel. Don't forget to like and share this video to help others learn more. Let's get started.
The nature of house churches. House churches are small, informal gatherings of Christians who meet privately in homes. These meetings offer a safe space where believers can come together to worship, pray, and study the Bible. Unlike traditional churches with large buildings, scheduled services, and public visibility, house churches remain hidden. They operate in secrecy to avoid unwanted attention and the risks that come with openly practicing Christianity in a predominantly Muslim country like Morocco. The need for secrecy comes from the religious restrictions in place. Christianity is not widely accepted in Morocco, and those who choose to follow Christ face significant social and legal challenges. Publicly identifying as a Christian can lead to discrimination, loss of employment, or even legal trouble. To protect themselves and their families, Moroccan Christians meet quietly in homes, away from the public eye. This allows them to worship together while staying true to their beliefs, without exposing themselves to unnecessary danger. House churches in Morocco differ greatly from traditional Christian institutions found in other countries. In most places, churches have public buildings, ordained leaders, and can openly invite people to attend services. These institutions often have a formal structure, with a clear hierarchy and visible presence in the community. House churches in Morocco, however, must remain discreet. They have no buildings or outward signs of their existence. The leadership within these groups is informal, with members sharing responsibility for teaching, worship, and support. There is no single pastor or priest leading the congregation. Instead, the group works together to nurture each other's faith. These underground churches are vital for keeping Christianity alive in Morocco. In a place where religious freedom is limited, these small, private gatherings provide a lifeline for believers. They create a sense of community, allowing Christians to encourage one another and grow in their faith while remaining under the radar. House churches may lack the resources and visibility of traditional churches, but they offer something essential, a place where Christians can meet safely, share their faith, and continue their journey with Christ in a way that is both private and resilient. Challenges facing Christians in Morocco. Christians in Morocco face significant challenges in practicing their faith. The government enforces strict regulations on religious activities, placing limitations on where and how Christians can gather for worship. Open displays of Christianity, such as attending church services or publicly discussing the faith, often attract scrutiny. This can lead to social exclusion, loss of employment, or even legal consequences. As a result, many Christians are forced to worship in secret, constantly aware of the risks involved in practicing their faith openly. In addition to government restrictions, Christians in Morocco face societal pressures. Living in a Muslim-majority country, they often experience discrimination from their neighbors, employers, and even extended family. The cultural and religious environment makes it difficult for Christians to express their faith without facing hostility. This can create an atmosphere of isolation, where believers must choose between blending in with their surroundings or standing firm in their convictions. Many feel the weight of needing to hide their faith, which can make everyday life a constant balancing act. Despite these obstacles, Moroccan Christians remain remarkably resilient. Their stories of perseverance offer powerful examples of faith in action. Some Christians speak of their quiet worship in homes, sharing Bibles and prayers in private while remaining cautious about who they trust. Others tell of how they have grown closer to God through adversity, finding strength in their community and in the knowledge that they are not alone in their struggles. Even though they must worship in secret, their faith remains alive, driven by a deep commitment to Christ. House churches are crucial to the survival of Christianity in Morocco. For many believers, gathering in a traditional church setting is not an option due to the risks involved. House churches provide an alternative, a private and secure space where Christians can worship together without fear. These underground churches allow believers to form a community, offering support and encouragement in a difficult environment. In regions where religious freedom is severely restricted, house churches are often the only way Christians can practice their faith as a group. Through these small, secret gatherings, the Christian community in Morocco continues to grow, even under intense pressure. The challenges they face only strengthen their resolve, as they seek to maintain their faith in a place where it is neither easy nor safe to do so. How house churches operate day to day. Worship in Moroccan house churches is marked by caution and discretion. These gatherings are small, usually consisting of only a few believers who meet in the privacy of someone's home. The intimacy of these settings allows Christians to read scripture, pray, and worship together while minimizing the risk of drawing unwanted attention. Given the restrictions on religious practices in Morocco, members are careful to keep their worship quiet, ensuring that their presence remains unnoticed by outsiders. Low-volume singing, whispered prayers, and a shared understanding of the need for secrecy create a solemn but meaningful atmosphere. Technology plays a vital role in maintaining these connections, especially when physical meetings are too risky or difficult. In some cases, Christians use secure messaging apps or online platforms to communicate, share teachings, or even join virtual services. This digital connection helps the community stay united, despite the geographical or logistical barriers that sometimes make in-person gatherings impossible. Beyond spiritual guidance, house churches in Morocco also offer emotional and, at times, financial support to their members. Sometimes it depends on the situation. Living in a society where Christianity is not widely accepted can lead to feelings of isolation or fear. The house church provides a safe space where members can confide in each other, share their burdens, and encourage one another. In times of financial hardship, particularly when a member faces economic discrimination due to their faith, the community steps in to offer help. Sometimes, in these house churches, the focus is not just on surviving but on thriving in faith, even in the face of adversity. The resilience of Moroccan Christians is evident in their commitment to supporting one another, both spiritually and practically. Despite the pressures they face, these communities continue to grow stronger, building a faith that endures in the most challenging circumstances. As we've seen, house churches in Morocco are a testament to the resilience and faith of Christians who gather quietly, but with deep conviction. Despite the challenges and restrictions they face, their commitment to Christ remains unwavering. These believers find strength in one another and in the God they serve, showing that even in difficult circumstances, faith can flourish. If this video has inspired you or opened your eyes to the experiences of Christians in Morocco, please consider liking and sharing it with others. And don't forget to subscribe for more content that dives into faith in challenging places. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. God bless you all.